intro.
Welcome to the show tonight. Thanks for tuning in to the Tony Gomez Show. It's been a little while, probably about maybe at least 3 weeks since you've seen me. I've had so much fucking going on, but we have got a huge show coming up this Saturday. It's going to be Baldy's Metal Brotherhood 4, and we have got Stitched Up coming from Austin to come play with us. So I've got him on the show tonight. Really excited to finally have him on the show. Me and Chris are old friends, and so it's good to finally get him on here, and let's talk some Stitched Up music for tonight and get ready for the show coming up on Saturday. Gentlemen, good to see y'all. Right there to my right, if we got Mac McWarren, guitarist, Stitched Up, and right there on your right, Chris Rogers, right there, bassist and vocalist for Stitched Up.
Sorry,
guys, how you doing tonight?
Sorry, we cut out completely.
That's all good. It's all good, man. I appreciate it.
She didn't record it.
Set it up real good. Hell yeah.
Well, he is the lead guitar player, so. All right, man. Let's get to
It's all good. While I'm looking at Matt, let me talk to Matt real quick.
Matt.
Yeah.
How was rehearsal tonight? Yeah, it looks like you got a show coming up this Friday as well as Saturday, right?
Yes, sir. That's right.
Hell yeah. Who else are you playing with over there? I believe it's a Crowbar, right?
Yeah, Crowbar in Austin. We're playing with Tibetan Sky Burial and Grey Feather. Some local friends of ours.
Killer. Are they
that's
kind of,
awesome.
you guys are unique in your sound, man. So it's not like I can say they kind of fit in your genre because you got your own kind of thing. And I like how we go with devil sex music to melt your face off, man. I love it because I feel that kind of devil sex music feel into it. It's got that vibe. And it fucking kicks ass, bro. It fucking goes hard. And I can't wait to look forward to see you guys live, doing it live. It's going to be a killer show.
Oh yeah, man. We're looking forward to it for sure, man. Corpus is always fun. Like every time we go out there, we have a blast, and definitely looking forward to seeing you, man. I think it's been a couple of years since I've seen you, so it'll definitely be good.
Excellent, bro. Hell yeah. At least. So let me see. Coming up, we've got this Baldy's Metal Brotherhood show, man. I'm glad that this year we were able to touch base and hook up, because I think last year we tried to get together as well, but things just didn't kind of work out due to scheduling.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of, I really appreciate your generosity, man. You guys are going to bring a lot to the show, and it's something that is really dear to my heart, man. My best friend, Baldy Ramirez, passed away going on 4 years already. And he was just a couple of years younger than me. And, I'll be 55 this year in September. So, do the math out there, guys. And I've been around a little while, but man, Baldy was just like the catalyst of our group, man. We always used to hang out at his pad after getting out of work. The party place was his house. We'd always go to shows together. He was like my best friend and biggest supporter of my band's integrity and Killamora through the 1990s and 2000s. And, we met our wives at the same restaurant that we were working at, had kids at the same time, became general managers of the same restaurant. So, man, he's a brother to me, and it's still hard for me to think about him not being around. And so I wanted to put this festival, this benefit together, because all the proceeds that we raise doing it are going to the CCISD guitar programs here in Corpus. So it's great to kind of keep the kids out of trouble and keep them shredding on the guitars. And I want to do it in Baldy's name to honor him and to always remember him and always have a reason to get together and just share this metal brotherhood that has always that we all held so dear to ourselves and within this community. And I just look forward to doing this, and it's already going to be the 4th year. We've helped out so much, and I can't wait to donate some more money this year and just put on a rocking show with my friends. It's going to be a great time.
Hell yeah. I actually think I went to several of his parties back in the day, the Kilmore after parties.
Yes, bro. Those are some good ones, man. Hell yeah, man. Especially like over, I got to mention Billy's house, hanging out with Billy and Jeanette. Oh, man, he was always so cool to us afterwards. And And golly, those are some great years. The Killamore years were awesome. It was awesome playing with Static X a few times, going to Concrete Street, As I Lay Dying, Sounds Underground tour. Great times, bro. Just great times. I'd love to be able to experience some of that again. And that's why I'm still doing what I do.
I'm
And
still waiting for
things
the
are going
reunion.
well.
Still waiting. I want it.
Things are going well with like my band War Cult. They'll be playing Saturdays. You get a chance to see us live. Annihilator with my friends from Alex from Houston and JD and Fernie, as well as Daniel down in the Valley. When we get together, it's always a great time. We put that album together in October, and man, I couldn't be more proud to be able to do something like that with these cats. Man, they really shred, and so it's good to have that kind of energy on stage and be able to be a part of something else that I was able to actually make a vinyl out of finally. We never really officially put out anything more than just a couple of EPs with Killamora. Even though we actually recorded 10 songs, it never actually just made it out there.
Still got the EP.
It's kind of like the album that would have, could have, should have, but never did.
I still got it.
Nevertheless, Chris, we're going to be doing a couple of Killamore tunes there with my band War Cult. We're still trying to fill up some of our set. So until then, we're throwing in some Killamore to make up some set time. So it's going to be fun. We'll be able to hear some of those oldies but goodies like Groundbreaker and Confess.
Yeah, Groundbreaker is pretty fucking sick.
Yes, you remember. You remember. Well, I tell you what. Is it just going to be us two?
Play there.
Are we going to get Matt in the mix?
Yeah. My turn to hold the phone.
We're trying to find a spot to set it so it doesn't disconnect.
Yeah, we got like really bad reception out here.
Hey, but it's badass that you're doing this for your homie, man. It always sucks to like lose a tight friend and, friends that are with you that long don't come along very often. So it's fucking badass that you're honoring. We're honored that you put us on the bill, man. For sure, I'm
glad everything worked out and the stars aligned so we can make this work.
Yeah, straight up, man. It's gonna be a blast, man.
Well, let me ask you, Chris, what or who got you inspired, man, to want to start, shredding and performing and getting your band started?
Bass wise, I was always a singer. Great thing about being a singer is like you're the lazy guy of the band and you let all the guys do all the work. But then me and Matt started jamming, met him off of a Craigslist ad. Yeah, it's funny, a Craigslist ad. And
yeah,
I was homeless at the time. I went over there, had a cheap ass Target mic that was like $10. Went over there, tried it out, used a piece of crap 15-watt amp. He's like, I can't hear what he's saying, but I'm pretty sure it's cool. And then like 6 months later, he could finally hear me in an actual PA system. And we went through a couple drummers, and our original drummer, Alan, who passed away several years ago back, Matt couldn't make one rehearsal one time, and I forgot what was the reason. I think he got arrested.
No, man.
That was before I quit drinking and I was shit house.
Yeah, we used to always get fucked up, and now me and him are sober. We're not
all right.
Straight edge, but we stay out of trouble. Our lives are better. But yeah,
that is right. Hell yeah.
Our drummer Alan, he was like, I was fucking around on bass, and he's like, man, just play the bass and sing. I don't want to get along with another asshole. And that's what started me playing off on bass. So, and after that, just been playing ever since, and we just got that flow of just having a trio and shit like that. So
yeah,
influence wise, I guess mostly guitar players of anything, but even then, Sean the bass player from White Zombie, Les Claypool.
Yeah.
I would say Cliff Burns to a certain degree.
Cool.
But just that loud slap of the bass like Rex Brown and shit like that.
Yes. That is killer. So is there somebody that's out there on the circuit now that you look up to that's doing the same as you? Bass guitar? Yeah, bass and singing at the same time?
Yeah. And Matt does vocals and sings as well.
He's saying that, is there anybody out there in the circuit right now that you look up to that sings and plays bass at the same time?
Oh, definitely Macedon. Yeah, Troy Sanders, Macedon.
Yes, dude. That's what I feel the same way, bro. You know, you got that presence and your stance and the way you deliver. There's a lot of that going on. Your own style, but I see some of that. And I guess maybe it's kind of the bass player kind of thing. You know, it's the way you have to rock your instrument. But
I mean,
I definitely see that that style that bleeds into what you do, man. But whether he gets it from you or you get it from him, it feels the same way, man. It's the right shit.
Also, I mean, like Max Cavalera from, you know.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, we're very influenced by Max. I mean, vocally, I mean, I've always been, when it comes to vocals, Max Cavalera, Corey Taylor, Burn Seabelt from Fear Factory,
Yes.
Jonathan Davis, I mean, some Chad Gray and Wayne Static from Static X, and then like more classical, like David Bowie. Weird stuff like that. You know, I drive Matt pretty crazy with music choices. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna put on ICP? All right." I want to hear ICP. I love ICP. We all listen to different styles and stuff. Like he's like,
yes, bro.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just feel like going chicken hunting.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Yeah, man. I got some ICP in the catalog too, man. Fuck yeah. I got a little gigolo in me.
See juggalos over there in Corpus, man.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck yeah. Well, let me ask you the same question, Matt. You know, who or what inspired you to start performing and you know, want to start jamming and shredding?
Well, when I was a kid, it was like Hendrix and Zeppelin, you know, The Doors, Black Sabbath, shit like that, Van Halen. My brother played guitar. He's several years older than me, so he was, you know, he's like 13 years older than me. So when I was a little kid, he'd have like a Marshall stack in the house.
Whoa.
Crazy. Fucking, you know, playing Van Halen, playing Zeppelin, playing all this shit. So I kind of grew up around it. And when I got a little older, I don't know. It was just, I guess, it was calling to me. And so, like, I took whatever little money that I had like $500 saved up from doing whatever, birthdays or whatever. And got my dad to take me down to Ray Hennig's in Austin when it was still around. And I bought like a little Fender with an amp combo deal. I started playing.
Yeah.
After that, like, you know, I found out about metal. You know, I started listening to like Metallica and Pantera and Sepultura in the early days. And, you know, it just progressed on. And I don't know, man. I just love the energy. I like the fact that you can move people and make people feel something with something that's pure like music. You know, it's not like something toxic, man. It's something beautiful. So the energy of it and just it's just powerful, man. I love it, man. I love doing it. So you know, I listen to a lot of different shit now. I mean, I listen to some rap, I listen to a lot of metal, a lot of old shit, you know, like classic rock shit, but
yeah,
you know, I try to blend all my little influences or whatever into, you know, I mean, you can't help it. It's gonna bleed into what you do. So, you know,
I know exactly what you mean, man. Is there anybody out there that's out on the circuit right now that you look up to that's been kicking ass?
Yeah, I mean, there's too many really to name, but I mean,
okay.
You know, I mean, like Meshuggah, they've been around for freaking ever.
Oh yes,
they're just amazing, you know. And then like Lamb of God and Mastodon and
right.
Gojira,
yeah. I mean,
hell yes, bro.
Like that he's got so many damn projects, and every one of them he just brings it, you know, on stage every time, and his vocals are so fucking killer. His lyrics are tight, you know. I mean, there's a lot of people, man. You know, a lot of them. I can't even name them all.
Hell yeah, I feel you're coming from. A big shout out to Max Cavalera, man. I'm sure you guys know Metal Mike De Leon, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, fucking, he's up getting ready to go on tour. I think their tour starts maybe tomorrow or something, and he's gonna be guitar checking for Cavalera as they're gonna be doing the whole Chaos AD run with Fear Factory. Oh shit! And like you said, all the different things, whether it's Soulfly, whether it's his past with Sepultura, goddamn the project he has with Troy, Go Ahead and Die, Nail Bomb, Cavalera Conspiracy. Shit, he's a monster.
Killer Be Killed, you know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Much props, man. I hope to see him there in Houston. I know they're playing Houston and Austin, but I think I'm gonna go see him in Houston, October 11th. Looking forward to that. It's gonna be a birthday present for me, so can't wait, man. But old school Sepultura, man, those Chaos AD, Arise, wow, dude, game changers, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, one of the sickest shows I ever saw was them at South Park Meadows before they turned it into a parking lot, and they were touring Roots, the Roots album. I think it was with the Ozfest. It was the most insane pit I've ever been in, I've ever seen in my life. That's
yeah.
I really like fell in love with them, you know.
Yes, man. Oh shit. I love South Park Meadows. That's why I saw Metallica, Candlebox, Suicidal, and Fight. That was a fucking killer show. That was great. No matter, because it's just that big hill, so you can get a good view. Insane fucking pit that night. That was a good one. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, man. They had some great venues in Austin that are gone now, and that was one of the ones when I was a kid. You know, I saw them and Van Halen. I saw Rage Against the Machine there. So many like good bands play there.
Yes. Fuck, man. Those are two right off the bat that I wish I had a chance to see, but I haven't. Out of the whole fucking the smorgasbord of bands that I've been able to see, I didn't see Van Halen. I haven't seen AC/DC, and I haven't seen Rage. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, it was Van Hagar. It wasn't Van Halen. So
okay.
right,
that's cool. I'm a big Hagar fan. So
it depends on what side of the spectrum you're on. You know what I mean?
There's a van in there,
and it was free. It was a free show for me anyway. I got it for free, so it was killer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You did some things.
Well, let's turn the camera back to Chris. And Chris, tell me about your background, man. What was the first band you got in, and how did Stitched Up get started?
Well, let's see. Middle school would be this one band, like with a couple of my cousins. Never went anywhere. It was called Asylum. Kept switching names. Never worked out. Never really went anywhere. We just play at my grandma's place.
All right. And then from then on, was there anything else before you started getting Stitched Up together?
It sounded terrible.
I'm sorry. We froze for a second there, Chris. I'm sorry. There we go.
I was gonna say when I met Dimebag, I was back in maybe 7th or 8th grade or something like that, over there at the Damage Plan show, the Headbangers Ball, over there at Concrete Street.
Yes, with Hatebreed.
Yeah, dude, and that show was pretty fucking amazing. And yeah, met him, and he was really fucking cool.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I want to do what that guy's doing, just playing fucking music, make people happy. And ever since I've been playing music. But I had my band after that, had Leviathan. I always tell people that. People were like, why? It doesn't matter. Like, no, it's like tomato. I want to be tomato. But yeah, had that going for a little bit.
All right.
And of course, we played a lot of shows with Killamora. Like, you gave us a lot of opportunities. A lot of people don't give you personally and Corpus a lot of respect and love that I feel like y'all should get. And just you as a human being, you know, like support.
Dude, thanks for saying that. I appreciate that.
Like, I mean, we're just a bunch of nobodies, and you're like y'all want to play with us? And sure. And you know, and that was awesome.
I do that today, bro. It's just what you got to do, man. When high tide rises, all ships rise. So let's have some fun together. Everybody needs a chance, and from then on, everything just kind of if you want it, you keep going getting it.
Yeah, and I mean, after that, playing with y'all, like I carried that spirit along, you know, and brought it everywhere I went, you know. Just
hell yeah.
Back. I was still a little shit back then, though. I will admit that. I was a little asshole. But, you know, you grow up, you learn.
Back then?
I mean, I said, hey, you think I'm not that much of an asshole? I only do it to look cool. To divert everybody else's asshole attention. Nah, we've been with each other for, well, I want to say with this lineup, maybe 7 years.
2018.
It's like 7 years.
Nice. 7 years. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm including Rom on board, and I think maybe longer than that. I mean, right now we got 2 albums out. I think we released the first one in 2018, maybe.
Yeah.
And then the second one 2022.
Yeah.
And the third one we're hoping to release next year, sometime mid-year or so, which we got mostly recorded. We got 3 songs out right now. We'll probably have another one out later this year, or maybe early next year. But
very cool. And that one's going to be titled. I did a little research, so we're looking at Secret of the Serpent's Eye.
You weren't supposed to tell anybody that. It's secret.
You put it out there.
I forgot about that.
Yep. And you put it out when you were working on Tongue of Lazarus.
Oh yeah. We got
Hey, I like that. That's a killer title, bro. Secret of the Serpent's Eye. Fuck yes.
I got the idea from let's just say I took the idea of a huge influence of Mandy. Or like Mandy had a huge influence the movie, Nicolas Cage. There's a book called Seeker of the Serpent's Eye or Seekers of the Serpent's Eye. I was like, that's a cool fucking name.
Yeah.
Album. And so I took that.
Oh, cool.
I even used a lot of influence from that film.
You froze just a second. Let's see when you come back real quick. All right, man. I tell you, Nicolas Cage, even in his own
album, Jupiter Jazz and Super.
There you go. You're back on.
Sorry, we dropped. There's a space rocket somewhere. We got, with Austin, you got Tesla nearby where we're at, somewhat, probably like 20 miles, but still. But yeah, the new album's gonna be pretty smashing. I mean, bunch of monster shit. I was like, I want to write a monster shit album.
Yes, dude, that sounds killer. Hell yeah.
But yeah, Tongue of Lazarus. I mean, just about infectious diseases and shit like that. Elephant Man.
That's gonna be killer. I can't wait to hear some of that, dude. It's gonna be killer. Let me also ask you, where do you grab your inspiration from, man, to write your lyrics and to come up with your tunes?
Definitely movies, anime, math, rom. I look at them. I'm like, you know what? I want to write a song called "Goat Fucker," and then write a song called "Goat Fucker."
Right? You're like, you did. That's right. Hell yes.
Yeah, that was on the other album.
It's heavy, man.
Like,
"Goat Fucker" is a fucking heavy ass song.
Well, it was gonna be called "Godfucker," and then Matt was like, "That's fucking, that's really stupid." And I was like, "Okay, it kind of is." Like, you just call it "Goat Fucker," and then Ron like sealed it. He's like, "Yes, the song is "Goat Fucker." And then Matt got mad because he's like, "How am I going to explain that to my family? I have a song about fucking a goat." It's not literally about fucking a goat, but I mean, teach their own.
Oh, dude, I get it. When I have family too, I'm thinking about some of the titles. Like, oh, just wait till they get a load of this one.
My mom's probably going to see this, and she's like, I saw that podcast. Why are you talking about goats like that? Goats are wonderful animals. Even my chick, she'll probably see it and be like, I don't want to prove about the goats. But yeah, I mean, the songs, I mean, definitely movies and shit. I mean, there's life experiences and all that. I mean, I get movies put their own twist on it. One song can mean 20 different angles of, how it feels. It changes every day. I mean, some days it could be about a petting zoo. Other days it could be about, religious craziness stuff.
Yeah.
Or it could be about a bowl of salad, But, that's what makes our band what it is. So we're just, we don't really try to hold ourselves to a certain fuck to give, I guess. And we had this one song about chickens too, but they refuse to play it because it's too political.
Chicken stew was too political.
Yeah, there's a chicken song. Yeah. It's there's a lot of pox in it.
Yeah.
But
Shit.
But yeah.
Let me also ask you, what was your first? Let me jump back to Matt. Matt, what was your first concert?
Barry Manilow.
No shit.
No,
The Copacabana.
that was my second one. No, I don't even remember. Honestly, man, I don't remember my first show.
You didn't go with your brother, or maybe was your dad a rocker too?
Yeah, not by the time I got into it. He kind of moved on. My brother he's like 13 years older than me, so he was off doing,
yeah, that's a lot of years between y'all. You're right.
Yeah, he was off doing his thing. He was partying and playing in bands and shit. And so, first show,
Come on.
I mean, the first ones I remember going to was like Korn and
Okay.
Pantera.
Ah, all right.
Like in the early 90s. Like, I think I saw Pantera in 90. I think they were doing Far Beyond Driven. It was the music hall. It was fucking amazing, man. I mean, I consider myself lucky to have been able to see them back then, you know?
Yeah. Incredible. Yes. I remember that tour. When that one, Far Beyond, I'm trying to think who may have been the opening act on that tour. I want to lean towards Typo Negative, but I'm not 100% sure.
I know Biohazard was playing with them the night I saw them. So maybe I have my albums mixed up, but yeah.
Sick fucking tour. Fucking tour. Yes. Far Beyond Driven. Oh, I love it. Love it. All right. Well, Chris, what was your first concert?
Honestly, if I could really remember.
Yeah. Perry, right?
No, she wasn't around back then. She was still an egg. It was probably, metal wise, it would be the Damage Plan show. But
all right.
Yeah, but back further then, I used to go to a lot of Tejano shows. It was like around when Selena, before she died. Like, I was that young. And I know my aunt, she used to have hookups with my step uncle, Juan. He was like a real big DJ and clean for the longest time. He did all the Tejano shit. So he had like all the connections to every Tejano band, like all of them back when Tejano was Tejano. Matt doesn't like Tejano.
That's cool. So you've seen Selena then several times?
That. But yeah, I forgot which bands. I know it was like Selena's husband was playing.
That is cool, man. Yeah, I tried to get Chris Bettis on the show, man, but he hadn't responded. But yeah, dude, that's great, man. I never got a chance to see Selena, but I remember back in the days that was definitely in the 90s, and that's when I had Integrity. And my bass player Brian Canales, man, when Selena passed, man, he took it hard. Because it was like right in the neighborhood that she grew up in. So, man, it definitely. Yeah. I mean, who didn't take it hard in Corpus? You know, come to think of it, it was just all fucked up, man. It was a fucked up event.
I remember my mom showing me on TV. We're watching it together. And then we went back. We went by her house where everybody had like the whole gate was just filled with flowers and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, I had family who met Selena like just randomly at the mall. I think it was back when there was Sunrise Mall, when it was still Sunrise, like cool, you know? Which crazy to think that Sunrise used to be awesome. But
yes,
I think my cousin met her.
Oh, shit.
She's really down to earth and real nice. Got her autographs and shit.
That is awesome, bro. You still got some of that?
What's up?
You save it?
No, I don't have any of that stuff. I know we used to have that. I think my grandma had the Selena doll. And then
cool.
Yeah.
Yes, brother. Well, I definitely want to bring up the latest single that you put out right here. I think it was May 30th, not too long ago. Slither and Stone. That's a fucking banger right there, man. Is that going to be part of the set here this Saturday?
Yes, it is.
Yes. All right. And were you rehearsing the set for it just tonight?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Hell yeah. And speaking of, like we were just talking earlier with Matt, you guys are doing a double header this weekend. You got Friday night there in Austin, then Saturday in Corpus, right?
Yes, sir.
Fun weekend of rocking, dude. That's badass. Hell yeah. Well, I wanted to definitely bring up, I love the way you described your music off of Spotify, man. Devil sex music, man. Devil sex music. I like that a lot because it does bring those kind of, when I hear it, it's definitely devilish, and you just it's got a good kind of sex vibe to it, dude. So it all feels great to me when I hear it, but it's also fucking heavy. And I like the way you're able to contrast from your heavy voice to your clean voice, you know, just back and forth, and you deliver fucking strong, bro. Great fucking job. I love the vocals. I can't wait to hear you throw it down on Saturday. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, I mean, vocally, I mean, I still have other ranges to fuck with. Like, I think once we're done wrapping up this album, like, I have an idea of where I want to go vocally with the next albums and stuff. And the way we usually write our albums is I pester Matt for like, 5 months to write a certain song. And then he eventually will write something cool. And then he's like, stop asking me. I'm like, play it like really heavy and then really fast and like this and like that. And then we have a weird way of doing, Matt will bring riffs to the room and we all just teamwork with the ideas. And then Rom definitely helps coordinate everything together. Like he has a lot of input with the band when it comes to writing, but it's all teamwork. And at the end of the day, we all have to have fun playing it. And, if it sucks, like somebody in the room would say it,
Yes.
How
long you been wearing a mask on stage?
But yeah, it's fun.
It looks like when I was looking at some of the videos, you're wearing a mask when you're jamming, right?
Oh yeah, I do that during witch season. So like if it's fall time, around Halloween, or if we're playing our friend Mitch's he does a magazine called Horror magazine, really dope, and he does really kick-ass events in Austin as well as Vegas and San Antonio. You'll have we'll play and I'll dress up in my Nosferatu mask and all that I make, and then do for those events like horror events, or I do it for like when it's like October fall time season. And then
yes, bro, that looks sick.
Yeah, I don't tell anybody.
Great effect on stage. I love that.
But yeah, it's what's it called? Yeah, his shows are pretty fun too. I mean, there's a lot of badass. I think right now in Texas, there's like a really good resurgence of metal and all things music wise, like from hip hop to punk, especially a lot of punk, different types of metal and shit like that. But
yes, man, fucking Texas has it all.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like from 2014, maybe 2013 to like 2016-ish, it kind of just like everything's kind of like dry. And then out of nowhere, 2017 came along and people started slowly coming back. But also, I think everybody was doing DJ shit, like dubstep stuff. But I was there at all those dubstep shows. But yeah, I think there's like a really huge resurgence of the music in Texas right now. I mean, especially San Marcos, which doesn't get enough love, San Antonio's getting there too, like Metal Riser, fucking, they're pretty fucking sick. I think everybody should check those guys out. Really good guys as well. I mean, our homies in Cerebral Desecration, they're pretty fucking dope from San Marcos. And they kind of,
I need to listen to those guys.
They're San Marcos, but also San Antonio. But I mean, it's got a lot of badass shit. Like, I'm looking forward to checking y'all out, as well as Womb Rot. Now saying it out loud, I'm like, man, that's a tongue twister. They're pretty fucking sick.
Yes, man. They're coming on after you guys, and God bless. They are fucking. They do a cover they just dropped from Hatebreed their song Before Dishonor.
Yeah.
These guys they're fucking sick. Man, I've been doing that song with my band Fistful of Metal for about 15 years, dude. I'm hoping the night of the show, Anthony lets me go up there and sing some vocals with him, man.
You got to remind them. Sometimes people forget.
I know, bro. I might have them on the show maybe tomorrow night or Friday. It depends if they're available. I talked to Anthony, the singer, so we'll kind of play it by ear. But I'm hoping I can do that, man. I love that song. I love me some Hatebreed. We both love Hatebreed.
Yeah.
We all love Hatebreed. Shout out to Josta. And if it wasn't for Josta, I wouldn't have my own podcast. So I got to give him props. And yes, I have tried to hit him up for an interview too. It's been about a year. And he talked to me. Well, he brought it up on his own Patreon. So I always listen. And he came on. He goes, yeah. So I get this message from Tony Gomez. Will you be on my 3rd year anniversary show on my podcast? And he's like, man, Tony, I'd love to, but I get asked by so many people to be on their show. If I do you, everyone else gonna be fucking pissed off. So I really can't do anything. But if you get in touch with my agent, then that's another story. But you should hit up the other guys in the band. They love to talk to you. So I tried to hit up Wayne. I hit up I also hit up Sean Martin as well. But no luck. But nevertheless, dude, Hatebreed is just one of those mainstays. I'm glad that they're still doing their thing.
Yeah, I mean, Hatebreed. I mean, Jamie Josta definitely was a huge influence on me as well. Like for those fucking heavy, just shout vocals.
Yes.
Especially when I saw him at the Headbangers Ball show. A lot of people got hurt in the pit. It was pretty dope.
Fuck yes, man. It's such heavy music, man. Heavy music. Just they really bring it. They're one of those few bands that has been doing hardcore for a long time and is still, one of the best at it.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking what was it? Yeah, our drummer Rom, he plays with his main band he plays with right now is Black Satellite, and they've been blowing up pretty recently too. So you probably came across their page here and there, but I think he's going on tour in October with Mushroomhead for a month with Black Satellite, which is pretty dope.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he did they were a supporting act with Marilyn Manson earlier in the year, which is pretty dope. And it's like everybody doesn't realize how small the world is for the music industry. And
right.
Everybody knows everybody. I mean, it's kind of like Mike DeLeon, knows one person, this person, and that person, and they all connect with each other. Next thing you know, that's why you see a lot of bands end up having like their bass tech or guitar tech taking over, guitar duties or bass duties. I think that happened with Slipknot. That happened with Deftones, I believe. Happened with
Fuck yeah.
Era too, or even Down. Like everybody knows everybody. So it's like at the end of the day, don't be an ass.
That's a blessing, man. I'll tell you, because we all need each other's help, man, to do this thing, because we're not fucking getting rich at it. So we get a lot of fulfillment of just being able to get our shit right and be able to share the stage with some other fucking bands that have been grinding it out as long as we have. Let me also give some respect and big love to some of these other tracks, dude, that I've been enjoying right off your set list, like fucking Horgasm. That's a fucking tight name, dude. That sounds like a band, but then it may be somewhere, because that's just a kick-ass fucking title, dude. Horgasm. Guys, listen to Horgasm. All right, I can't say that enough. Listen to Horgasms. Go to Stitched Up on your favorite music platform, Amazon, Spotify. Spotify's mine. Look it up on YouTube as well. All right, Horgasm, and it's spelled WHOREGAZM. And then also, when you also released your single for Nosferatu, I Am. That's a fucking heavy one right there, dude. Big banger on that one. I hope that one's on the set list Saturday.
Yeah. Horgasm, the Ricky from Hate Waker, the singer, he's a singer from the band Hate Waker, which is a really badass band from San Marcos, which I recommend everybody check out.
Shit. All right.
Yeah. he does vocals at the end part of Horgasm, and I just had him. I told him, I said, man, like when we were writing the song, and the whole last section is just a heavy thing that I wrote on bass, and then Matt perfected, and then I was like, man, he's like, we need vocals over this whole section. I was like, well, we're gonna have Ricky from Hate Liquor. He was like, okay, but you know, okay. And then I fucking hit up Ricky, and he was like, yeah, let's do it. And he wrote all the lyrics for that whole section. We had him come in, and he's like, well, how do you want me to do it? I was like, do whatever the fuck you want. I believe in you. And then he just laid it down, knocked it out like in probably 30 minutes. Very professional. Fucking, I was like, damn, he's fucking killing that shit on the vocals on that shit. And we did one show recently with him live.
Cool.
Sick. Kicked Matt's guitar pedal. So it was
Kick
hilarious.
my cord out of my
But yeah, that was a good show. Yeah, definitely. I feel like Hate Waker needs a lot more love. I mean, there is a lot of love for them, you know, but still, those guys are fucking awesome at what they do, especially what they do for the music scene in San Marcos. There's like a huge community in San Marcos that people don't know about. And it's definitely one of those stops that we always love making, like all the time.
That's tight. Hell yeah. Much love to all you bands from San Marcos. Keep on fucking grinding, man. Never stop. But I got to mention Goatfucker because that's a big banger right there. So I had to mention that. But Zero Bullshit is another fucking hard one that I fucking love fucking cranking up. But another great one that definitely got my attention because of the name, because I like the actor, because I like Kill Bill, was David Carradine. Hell yeah, dude. That's a fucking bad jam too. So what was the inspiration behind David Carradine?
I mean, that song, like when I would just write like solo stuff at home, I would just come up with random things, and I was like the pop culture references and stuff like that.
Yes.
And then that song was kind of a euphoric meaning of a song. That song was about suicide and stuff like that. Or just the euphoric meaning of, you know, and for instance, with David Carradine, like when he had sex, he got choked out, you know, while having sex for that euphoric thing, you know, and got left dead in a hotel with some hookers. I mean, that's what different things happened. But either way, he died. And yeah, I was like, that's a cool song idea.
Right. Hell yeah.
I mean, it's like sink down into the river. I mean, Matt does vocals in that section, which is pretty solid. And yeah, it's just getting to that euphoric state of whatever you need to do to get there and stuff like that. But
yes, man. You just reminded me about about how David Carradine died. I forgot about all that shit. No wonder there's a lot of inspiration you can get off of this guy's story. Son of a gun. That's a good one. All right. Rest in peace, David Carradine, Mr. Kung Fu. Mr. Kung Fu, man. That was all right back in the day. They used to show that shit a lot.
Congrats.
All right. Well, guys, I don't want to keep you too long. We're working on an hour, and I'm trying to wrap it up in an hour. So let's get to some fun stuff real quick. I do want to mention, once again, we do have Baldy's Metal Brotherhood coming up this Saturday. So we got Stitched Up coming from Austin. We got Womb Rot playing. Our homeboys from Womb Rot, Anthony and the guys are going to be out there. My homeboys from War Cult, big shout out to Brian, Eric, Brandon, and David. We're going to come hard, man. It's going to be a great one. But we also have Left Hand Devil / Cat House. We're going to have Ralph out there with the guys. He's going to do some jazz fusion and just fucking rock hard. And then we also have the John Cortez Band. John Cortez is one of our best guitar players here in town. Great blues rock, man. We got a little bit of everything going on that night, man. And the stakes just keep on, you know, getting higher. And you know, the placement for you guys is always tough whenever I'm putting a show together. And so, you know, when I thought about where I'm putting everybody, you know, I had to kind of almost in a way kind of keep the levels of heaviness building up as the night goes, as far as, you know, because my mom might be there. So I want her to stay as long as possible. So You know where I'm coming from. So I would love to put Stitched Up at last headline in, and, you know, and my guys are telling me they're going to headline. I said, well, I've always felt like this, Chris. Whenever bands come from out of town, I like to put them before my band because I feel like, you know, I'll bring in some people that are going to come and see me perform in my band, and I don't want to ever play before and then people leave, you know. And I never thought that was cool. So I always want to make sure that sometimes a headlining spot isn't always a great spot because you're actually playing at the end, and sometimes the best spot's going to be like right there in the middle. And I always like to do that for any out of town bands that I get to come into town, because I want to make sure that they get really the prime bit of the crowd, so that way the show's worthwhile. So hopefully it's going to be great. We've had good turnouts over the years, so I know this year is going to be another good one. And House of Rock is one of the best, if not the best venue here in Corpus. Great place to always work with Casey and Stan and the staff there at House of Rock. It's always a fucking fantastic time. A lot of professionalism, but especially a hard rocking time. I do got to tell everybody, it's show's going to be starting at 6:30. This year I invited the CCISD guitar programs from King High School. I got Bradley Peterson bringing his guys out there. We're going to have a 16 to 17 piece guitar ensemble from King High School, man. They're putting together a piece from Crazy Train, and they got some other hits, man. So it's going to be really fun. I can't wait till they bring their magic. Then I'm also got Joseph Davila and his team from his guitar players from Veterans Memorial High School. So thank you, Joseph, and thank you, Brad, for bringing your players. It's going to be really cool. They're going to be playing between 6:30 and 7:30. And then we got John Cortez coming right after that. John's got another gig later on that night. These guys are you know, always hitting the bar circuits in town. So we got John playing. We got Cat House and Left Hand Devil. And he's actually playing in someplace else afterwards. So hopefully we're not losing anybody that's going to go play over there. But we'll get them to come watch them over here at the House of Rock first. And then we've got all the way from Austin, Stitched Up is going to be kicking ass. You guys have played here so many times, man. I know we're gonna have a great turnout, showing some love for you all. After y'all, we have Woomrod coming out. Woomrod just got signed. They've got also another guitar player, Alex Virial, who also plays with Tild, and also I'm trying to think. He's got another band that's fucking super sick. Leah Met. Alex, you can kill me later, but tell me what, if you're on here, let me know what that band's called. Super sick. But last but not least, you know, my guys in War Cold, we've been looking forward to playing. It's been a long time since the last time we jammed, and this is a special night for us. So I'm glad that the guys are coming together. So, like I said, $10 at the door, and that money's going to be going to the CCISD guitar programs. Thanks for joining us. Again, thank you, Matt and Chris, for bringing the Stitched Up team over there, and Rob Gobb is going to be there kicking ass with us. So before I let you go, we're going to do my last closing segment, which is Draw the Line. So I'm going to give you, I've got some comparisons, some bands, and any individuals. No individuals today, but we're going to compare some bands and say they're playing in Austin tonight, and you can only be in one venue. You know who you're going to see, either this one or that one. We're going to start with you, Matt. Tell me, who would you go see if tonight you had a choice between Iron Maiden and Judas Priest?
I'd go see Maiden, man.
Maiden, all right. Okay. Before I put my 2 cents in, Chris, how do you feel about that? Iron Maiden or Judas Priest, Chris?
I haven't seen Judas Priest. We're gonna be doing this for a second. I haven't seen Judas Priest. It sucks that Rob doesn't have the same vocals. I've seen Iron Maiden in a nosebleed seat in San Antonio.
Yes.
They play the Trooper or Run to the Hills, and I've never seen the most silent crowd after a show like that.
No way.
They didn't play the Trooper. Everybody, some guy got up. He's like, they didn't play the fucking Trooper, and they just walked out. That was just like, oh,
get the fuck out of here. Every time I see Maiden, everybody's singing every song.
Exactly. And I think that was the only time they've ever done that. And then, I mean, definitely, I mean, it's a hard one. I mean, I would love to see Iron Maiden again, better seats, but I mean, Judas Priest, I mean, if it was, I think another way to look at it is like, it would have been awesome to see Judas Priest when they were at their peak. I mean, they're still a huge draw and all that shit, but like Judas Priest when Rob Halford was, I mean, he's still there, you know, nobody can do those vocals for that long unless, you know, there's a singer Iron Maiden, but whatever. I mean, that dude, even nowadays, is amazing. But shit, I don't know. Probably Iron Maiden, to be honest, at the end of the day.
All right. And I'm with both of you guys. I've always been a hardcore Iron Maiden fan. Because I got drawn in, especially I think the first time I heard it was Killers. And then from then on, you know, I just dove deep into the catalog, Made in Japan, of course, the first one, and then was waiting for Number of the Beast to come out, and the rest is history. But always, you know, how can you beat fucking a mascot like Eddie? That's all metal, the best fucking album covers for I don't know how many albums, and just great fucking metal all the way from top to bottom. Let me hit you with the next one. Obituary versus Cannibal Corpse, Matt.
Ooh, I just saw Cannibal Corpse.
Ooh, you just saw him? Fuck.
I saw Obituary a couple years ago for the first time. And that's tough, man. That's really tough.
That's hard, right?
Yes. Yeah, dude. I would say since I like them both. Since I just saw Cannibal Corpse, I have to say Obituary.
Damn.
Okay, all right, I get it exactly. You had your feel with the corpse already, so now it'd be time for some Obituary.
Yes. The other type thing, you know. It's just I just saw Cannibal Corpse, so I'd have to go see Obituary. You know.
They're
see
both
Obituary or say Obituary?
What do you think, Chris? Which band would you go see? Obituary or Cannibal fucking Corpse?
I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen Obituary, but everyone says they're amazing. I've seen Cannibal Corpse probably 4 or 5 times.
Yes, all right.
Every time it's sweaty, especially that one time they played at House of Rock. It was just like, I was like, man, they shouldn't be playing at House of Rock. This is way too small and sweaty.
Right. No shit.
It was just like this, and I think Skeleton Witch was there too. But that was a fun show, Cannibal Corpse. And
I remember that one, dude. That was sick. You know, back in the day when I had there was the Killamore years. No, it was his Integrity years. We opened for him on the Bleeding tour, and I got to hang out with Dave. Did I say that? Mercury? Did I pronounce his last name? The bass player?
No.
Or was Alex?
Alex Webster, I think.
Yeah, dude, Alex. Well, I hung out with Alex, and he was telling us about them being on the Ace Ventura movie, and how, you know, Jim Carrey hit him up out of the blue, said, man, would you like to be in the movie? I'm a big fan of the band. And, you know, sure enough, they had that badass fucking live scene of Jim Carrey jumping up on stage and going in the mosh pit during a Cannibal Corpse set with them playing Hammer Smash Face.
That's like...
it was fucking intense, dude. It was great. But before then, I actually got to hang out with Chris Barnes when they came on Tomb of the Mutilated, and they played at the, I want to say the Flamingo over there, right by La Hermana, right off of Everhart. Excuse me, bullshit. Right off of Ayers and close to between like Horn and what else? Maybe Port Ayers. But yeah, dude, good man. Chris Barnes is cool, man. He had protection already back then. He had a bodyguard. Back then, they were just kind of hanging out while he was signing shit and hanging out with us. And let's move to the next one, Matt. No, let's stick with you, Chris. Camera's on you. All right.
Oh, awesome.
Who are you gonna go with? If you got to see Slipknot or Gwar?
Shit. With Dave Brokey?
Yeah, Dave Brokey. Rest in peace, Dave Brokey. Yes.
Or Gwar or Slipknot? Well, that's when you got to play what era it is and who's still alive. I mean, Slipknot nowadays, I would love to see because of the, I forget his name. The drummer they got from Sepultura, the new Sepultura.
Oh, my God. Oh
New
my
drummer.
fucking God, dude. He's so fucking badass. Oh,
He was like the reason why the new Sepultura was, to me, in my
what
opinion, lackluster.
it was like, ooh, Sepultura's back. They're
Yeah.
fucking back. Yes, bro.
And then they're not. Because they took the drummer, like, we need that drummer. But shit. I mean, with him on drums, I would love to see that show. But if I had it, oh man, that's like saying, like, kind of hard. I mean, if it's like nowadays, obviously I'll go with Slipknot. But if it was like, if Dave
What
was
album?
alive,
What Gore album?
Bar was always a fun show though. Like
Always,
I
bro.
was
Yes.
and shit like that. Yeah, Dave Brokey jizzed in my face several times.
So which one would it be?
If it's right now, it's definitely gonna be Slipknot. If
All
it
right.
was 99,
Big shout out, huge shout
2001,
out to our favorite drummer, Eloy Casagrande. That motherfucker is a man. He's like a Tommy gun, dude. But he's like one of those fucking guns that shoots off the bottom of a helicopter, dude, of a Black Hawk, man, a Black Hawk motherfucker. He's just a machine and then some. He'll blow you fucking away, dude. Eloy Casagrande, definitely one of the best drummers that is out on the market right now.
Exactly.
And he's a game changer. He's a game changer for your band.
Hey Matt.
Okay, so
What do you think, Matt?
what do you think, Matt? Slipknot versus Gore.
I've never seen
Two
Gore.
big productions, probably one bigger than the other, obviously, for obvious reasons. But when it comes to a good time, do you prefer the wildness, the bloody action, the sweat of a Gore concert, or the ferocity of Corey Taylor on vocals and Eloy Casagrande banging it out on the drums?
Well, it's tough to say. I've never seen Gore, so.
Oh, okay, all right.
So I've seen Slipknot once, and it was fucking badass.
Yes.
But I mean, I'd have to say Slipknot because I'm just not as familiar with Gore stuff. Although I always like trying new shit, so I would be down to go see a Gore show for sure. But you know, if I'm gonna go with what I know Slipknot's gonna fucking deliver that shit. So I have to go with that.
Got you. Hell yes. Okay, I got two more for you guys. Matt, tell me who you want. Or who would you go see between Machine Head versus Lamb of God?
Oh, fucking Lamb of God.
That's an easy one for you. Okay. Okay.
No. I just I've been listening to Lamb of God for quite a while, and fucking Mark Morton and fucking Willie on guitar and
yes,
Randy on vocal. All those guys are fucking so tight, man. Their fucking riffs are killer, dude. They're just for sure, man.
Got you. Okay, hell yeah, Lamb of God for Matt and Chris. What do you think? You more Machine Head or you Lamb of God?
I would have to say Lamb of God, but
all right.
It's old shit from like the 90s, early. It's pretty fucking sick.
Yes, like As the Palaces Burn.
Yeah, and then Lamb of God, that was like everybody in high school and middle school. It's like, dude.
Yeah, such a game-changing fucking band, dude. I still can't get over the fact that that Chris hasn't played drums for him anymore. But big shout out,
Lamb of God, but definitely American Gospels.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know, right? That's the first time I had a chance to hear from him, and it was funny because somebody had told me, they're like, "Dude, you sound." And Killer Moore, a friend of mine, I hadn't heard Lamb of God yet. They were like, "Dude, you sound like the guy from Lamb of God." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I need to listen to those guys." And I heard them on Pure American Gospel. I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Nice compliment." Oh man, brutal coming hard on that. First time I got to see him, I think it was like maybe Old School Headbangers Ball.
Shit.
I'm trying to what's the name of the fucking big hit that they drop off of that one?
It might have been Ruin or something like that.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think Ruin was from Palaces Burn. Man,
I know
I'm not, man, but it's
oldest
got
hit-
such a killer fucking breakdown. Which one?
The oldest hit was Black Label.
Black Label. That's the one. You nailed it,
But she
brother.
never got
Hell
to
yes. All
Yeah.
right, okay.
Black
So we
Label
got some
Live?
dedicated
No.
Lamb of God fans there, and you know what? Much appreciate. I love Lamb of God, and I always will. I got one of the banners flying high behind me, and like you said, Randy and the guys, they just they kill it, bro. They always kill it, and they're gonna be the new. They'll be the new guys after Metallica and Pantera. You know, call it quits. It'll be fucking Lamb of God. They're gonna be that new Metallica that tours everywhere and playing arenas. So much props to them. They've been earning their keep for years now, bro. And it's so funny how now they've already been in the game, what shit, nearly 3 decades. 3 fucking decades.
Wild, man.
Go
It's
Tierra.
wild, right? Time goes by so fast on us, bro. You know, we've seen it happen. Shit. I got one more for you. Chris,
All right.
tell me, where do you stand, or who are you gonna have to go watch if you got the original lineup of both these bands, either Slayer or Pantera?
I mean, Pantera.
Oh, okay. That was an
Slayer,
easy one for you.
I mean, Slayer, it would be epic, but I mean, Pantera, after seeing Dimebag, I mean, everybody who's seen Pantera that I know, they're like, Pantera.
Yes, bro. That is very sincere, and I love that because I feel the same way at where you're coming from, man. That story, the Pantera story, man. It's been 20 years already. I think 21 since we lost Dime. How the fuck is it 21 fucking years? Wow. Yeah, it's hard to believe when I do think about it, and that's one of the problems. That is the most tragic thing that could ever happen to a musician, man, is to be taken out while you're jamming. That
yeah.
you're the most vulnerable, and you're at the time where you're being the most being the most expressive that you could be at that moment. And you ain't even possessing a fucking weapon except your axe, which can kill people. But I just it's a loss for words, man. He's was definitely more than a diamond in the rough, man. He just it bothers me still just thinking about it, man. But so Pantera all day for Chris. And what do you think, Matt?
Yeah, he's gonna better see Pantera. You better fucking say it with your chest.
Well, like, I mean, I've never seen Slayer live. I love Slayer, but Pantera was just such a big influence. Like, I was in high school when I found out about him, and like I said earlier, I got to see him in like '96 or '97, whatever it was. And I mean, still to this day, just it was such a big influence on me. I would go see them in a heartbeat.
Love it. Hell yeah.
lineup,
You got to get back. It's like a drug. It's like, oh man, they were so fucking good. I kill to get back in there. Kill to have these guys back together.
Yeah, I mean, just original lineup. I mean, if we could get Dime back, which would be fucking, in a dream or whatever, but yeah, fuck yeah.
Hey.
Yo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, plus there's a lot more hotter chicks at Pantera shows.
And watching those old school Pantera home videos never get old, bro. No one did it like they did. So fucking cool, man. Well, guys, I've had a great time, man. Catching up with you guys and digging a little deep into some of our favorite bands and going into the Stitched Up catalog. Man, it's been an awesome time talking with you, Matt and Chris. I'm looking forward to meeting you both in person over here Saturday at the House of Rock. I already set you a set time and stuff, so we're good on that.
Yeah.
But really looking forward to it. Thank you once again for sharing your talent, your generosity this coming Saturday with us over at Baldy's Metal Brotherhood over at the House of Rock. And guys out there, make sure you go into your favorite music platform. Give Stitched Up a follow, give them a like, give them a rating, go to the YouTube channel at Stitched Up and subscribe. Check out their new stuff's going to be coming out here pretty soon. All right. Seekers of the Serpent's Eye. It's going to be killer. All right. Tongue of the Lazarus. It's going to be one of the bangers off of there. And you need to come catch their set this Saturday. They're going to be throwing out their new one. I want to say Slither and Stone is going to be getting banged out. And also, if we're lucky, we might just get your favorite of mine, Goat Fucker. All right. So you got to be there to know for sure. All right. So be there at the House of Rock this Saturday. Show starts at 6:30. We got CCISD guitar ensembles from King High School, Veterans Memorial, John Cortez Band, Left Hand Devil / Cat House. We got Stitched Up, yours truly, right here in the house. The boys are here. And Woomrod, War Cult, Baldy's Metal Brotherhood, number 4. Thanks to everybody at the House of Rock and Casey and Stan getting this together. To everybody that's watching tonight, thanks for watching us here on your YouTube channel or on Facebook Live. Give me a subscribe if you haven't. And make sure you're at the show this weekend at see Stitched Up. They're going to be fucking banging it out. Go by. You're going to have some merch, some goodies?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Go by, grab yourself a shirt, get some merch, say hi to the guys. But I want to see you this Saturday. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Let me say hi to the Vanessa. Thanks for chiming in. I know it was a sad day at Zeros when Dime Dag. It's like everybody's uncle died that night. I hear you. I definitely hear you. And who else are we getting here? We also had Alex and the Pierre Garza. Guys, thanks for tuning in again. Make sure you are going to the Facebook of Stitched Up and checking them out. Follow them. And if you're going to be in Austin, all you Austinites, friends of mine, make sure you check them out at the Crowbar this Friday night. They're going to be playing. And who's also going to join you, Chris?
Broken Glass Dissection. They're from San Angelo. And then Tibetan Sky Barrel from Austin. And then Gray Feather from Austin. And then us, Stitch.
Yes. Going to be a stacked lineup. Crowbar, Austin, Friday night. And then Corpus Christi, House of Rock, Stitched Up is in town. Thanks a lot for watching the Tony Gomez Show. Chris, thank you so much, man. I'm honored. Matt, thank you so much. I'm honored. Thanks for being on the show finally. And let's get ready to rock out Saturday. Any last words from you guys?
Any last words before you blow up?
Shit. Stay up. Keep your horns up.
Keep your horns up. Keep your horns up.
Yep. Keep them up.
Keep them up. Keep them up.
Yes, you better believe it. Guys, thanks again, man. Stitched Up in the house. We'll have you get on the show again soon, man, after we get that new album out.
All right. Thank you, bro.
Yes, brother. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you Saturday.
Right on.
Yes, sir.
Later, guys. We'll see you at the show.
Later.
Good night.
Good night.